یه روزی تو ببینم موی تو میرقصه در باد.
2022. For much of the world, the protests have been understood as the Iranian women's opposition to the forceful hijab mandates or autonomy over their body. However, what's taking place on the ground should not be reduced to the women's compulsory wearing of the headscarf or the bodily rights. This is, instead, about their fundamental call for freedom of choice. As history reflects, religion at large, and specifically the issue of hijab, have long been used by Iranian rulers as a measure to control society. In 1936, Iran's monarch Reza Shah issued a decree to ban women from wearing the hijab. A practice at the time, more than being rooted in devout religious beliefs, was embedded in tradition and culture among the majority of women in Iran. At the time, this forceful mandate caused much affront and resistance in the society. In some families that were far from conservative or religious, women were asked to stay home for several weeks as the family was not yet ready to accept the forceful decree. When the Islamic Revolution overthrew the Reza Shah's son and last monarch of the Pahlavi dynasty, the decree went the other way, hijab becoming mandatory, and, of course, a major point of contention between the people and the new regime. For the past 4 decades, the world has seen a 3,000-year-old civilization through the lens of a stifling regime, its nuclear weapons program, and a didactic clergy that has so little in common with the majority of its 83 million population, in both practice and ideology, especially its women and even more so its youth. But the current uproar is about much more than clothing. Women and girls in Iran are not risking their lives in hopes of wearing a mini-skirt to school or office. They are fighting tooth and nail to claim their freedom of choice and their right to live life as they please. Iranian women and girls are fighting side by side by their fathers, brothers, and husbands, who for the longest time were presented to them as more superior, with the knowledge that their lives should not be defined by a militarized and corrupt theocracy. To be continued. Support the protection and the fight for human rights in Iran by donating to the Center for Human Rights in Iran, CHRI. The non-profit organization will use their funds to document and research all incidences of human rights violations that take place in Iran. You can make a tax-deductible donation if you go to iranhumanrights.org and click Donate, link below.
جایی که یادمه این خاک همیشه ندا میداد یه روز خوب میاد که هرج و مرج نیست و تو شلوغی ها به جا پشت به هم شیرینی میدیم و زول بیا گامیه همه شنگولیم و همه چی عالیه فقط جای رفیقامون که نیستن خالیه خون میمونه تو رگ و آشنا نمیشه با آسمون و آسفالت دیگه فواره نمیکنه لخته نمیشه هیچ مادری سر خاک بچه نمیره خونه پناهگاه نیست و بیرون جنگ باید تو مثل بم بیرونم یا اصلا مثل هیروشیما بعد بمب نمیدونم دارم میگیرم و اینو میخونم پیش خود شب فکر کنید دیوونم ولی یه روز خوب میاد اینو میدونم